There are many theories about what being a university student entails, but for me, it's all about juggling lectures, part-time jobs, and club activities. I ended up joining a movie appreciation club quite casually after attending a welcoming party. Once a week, someone would recommend a movie for us to watch. That was it. We didn't even discuss our thoughts on the films afterward. Honestly, I wasn't particularly interested in movies. The only reason I kept showing up to the club was because of Konomi-senpai. I had fallen for her at first sight. To me, watching her was far more enjoyable than any movie. Then our eyes met. She smiled and waved at me, so I waved back. That simple gesture was enough to keep me going for another week.
Subaru! You were staring at Konomi-senpai again, weren't you?
Keep it down, will you? You don't need to get everything off of your chest.
What? Why are you talking about my chest? No, wait, are you trying to imply something?
I'm not interested in a chest as flat as mine.
What did you just say?
Don't get mad at me.
Stop it, I'm ticklish! Give me a tissue, my nose is gonna start running.
That'll be 1,000,000 yen.
I'll pay you back when I'm filthy rich.
With interest.
I mean, I could just run away without paying.
How is it that I can talk to you without getting nervous?
What's that supposed to mean?
I just wish I could be this relaxed around Konomi-senpai.
Hey,
What?
I went on a date with Konomi-senpai recently.
You what?
We had tea, went shopping, even watched a movie together.
You should have called me!
Why would I call you?
That day, as usual, I ended up spending the club time talking to Kanzaki. And before I knew it, the time had passed. It was raining heavily outside, a flash flood. But I had no food at home, so I had to walk to the convenience store in the rain. What a hassle, I thought, grabbing some instant noodles and rice balls before heading out. The rain showed no signs of stopping, getting even heavier. How am I gonna get home? Then, I saw someone running towards me in the rain, without an umbrella or even a bag.
Subaru?
Konomi-senpai? It was Konomi-senpai, the person I admired. What are you doing here?
I got caught in the rain while I was out for a walk.
A walk? Isn't your place quite far from here?
Yeah, I've been walking for about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Night walks are my hobby. Achoo!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a bit cold.
That's not fine at all!
What were you doing out at this time, Subaru?
I went out to buy some midnight snacks.
Oh no!
Huh?
You shouldn't eat at this time. You'll gain weight. Thanks for your concern. Well then, see you.
See you. Wait, don't you have an umbrella?
Nope.
You should buy one.
I was out for a walk, so I didn't bring my wallet or phone.
Oh, then let me... Oh no. After saying that, I just realized I only have 37 yen in my wallet, and I left my phone at home too. I'm sorry. It looks like I didn't have any money with me either.
That's okay. I appreciate the thought.
Well then, at least take this umbrella.
If I take it, you'll get wet.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. What if you catch a cold?
It's better than letting you catch a cold.
I can't let my junior catch a cold because of me.
How about this? Please, come to my place. It's nearby. You can dry off and then take the umbrella with you. That way, neither of us gets wet.
Now, to your place?
Sounds good?
Yes, please. Thank you.
At that moment, I truly was concerned for her well-being, without any vulgar motives. It only dawned on me that I had invited my crush to my place once we arrived. Here, use this towel. I wash it properly, so don't worry about that.
Thanks.
What's wrong?
I'm just a bit nervous.
Nervous?
It's my first time in a guy's room at this hour. What? Why are you gasping like that?
Nothing?
I see. You finally realize the situation we're in.
I'm sorry.
No, I really am thankful.
Huh?
So, you really were concerned about me, huh?
Of course! I had no other intentions.
I have more mixed feelings about that statement, but I'll take it. Anyways, this place is super clean.
Of course it is! It's a good thing I cleaned up yesterday. Kanzaki had been nagging me to tidy up. In the end, I guess I owe it to her. I'll have to treat her to a juice or something as thanks. Senpai, are you hungry?
Just a little.
I have some ramen. It'll warm you up.
But isn't that your midnight snack?
I'll have a rice ball.
Then I'll just have half.
Just half?
Any more than that would be over my calorie limit.
But you're slim, Senpai.
Being slim for a guy includes being a bit chubby, you know.
That's not true. You look great, Senpai.
Oh, thank you.
Eventually, we decided to share the cup noodles, passing it back and forth after each bite.
This tastes good, doesn't it?
It's actually my favorite flavor. Though to be honest, I was too nervous to really taste it, considering the nice atmosphere we had.
That was delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
Could I get a tissue? My nose is starting to run now that I've warmed up.
Sure, here you go.
Thanks.
Just toss it in the trash when you're done.
Okay, let's see here. Huh?
Konomi froze as she looked at the trash can, which was overflowing with tissues. She's a young adult, not a naive little girl, and had a basic understanding of that kind of thing. In other words, what a pile of tissues in a boy's room might imply, thanks to her mischievous brother. What's wrong?
Well, about this trash can.
Oh, it's full, isn't it?
Yes, very full.
Sorry about that. Kanzaki used a bunch last time she was here.
Kanzaki did? Really?
Yeah, she kept dumping some at my face and stuff. It wasn't cool at all.
Dumping?
It got super messy.
Like because of you?
Yeah, I guess it got pretty heated because of me. Even when she told me to stop, I wouldn't listen. It was the most intense it's ever been. In the end, she was crying.
What could you have possibly done? You made her cry?
Yeah, she gets carried away easily.
How hard do you guys go at it? Ah!
Senpai, you're turning red. Are you okay?
Please don't come any closer. I'm sorry, I didn't know you and Kanzaki were like that.
Is that so? But I've poked her in front of you guys before.
In front of us? When?
During the last club meeting.
I knew nothing of this. How could you kids do that? Unholy! I'm so done. My juniors are way too wild.
Senpai ran off with her face flushed red. Wait, take an umbrella!
I don't want it.
It seemed the rain had stopped, so I guess it probably would have been unnecessary luggage. Why did she run off like that? She didn't think I was going to attack her, did she? I wouldn't do that. But Senpai is really different from Kanzaki. With Kanzaki, it's impossible to create a romantic atmosphere. She's more like a guy friend, really. She'd retaliate by spitting on my face if I made her laugh. Though I knew her weakness was being ticklish, so I did make her laugh a lot. In the end, she begged me to stop, trying to act cool in front of Senpai, but by then, my face was already covered in spit. Maybe it was a draw after all. Thinking back on these pointless exchanges with Kanzaki made me feel a bit down. For some reason, after that night, I couldn't talk to Konomi-senpai anymore. Oh, Senpai!
Dash!
Why did you run away?
Dash!
Every time she saw me, she just ran off.
Hey, Subaru, what did you do to Senpai?
I didn't do anything.
Because of you, she runs away from me too.
Am I being avoided?
Well, obviously, and what happened?
I can't figure out what happened.
There's no way you can't figure out what happened.
No, really, I don't know. We just ran into each other at the convenience store one night.
Uh-huh.
Senpai was soaking wet, so I let her in to dry off.
Oh, you let her into that messy room?
I cleaned up.
And?
We just shared some cup noodles.
Cup noodles, huh? Where's the romance?
I'm not here to discuss that. Then all of a sudden, Senpai turned bright red and ran off.
She must have felt threatened by you, huh?
Me?
Even a wimp like you is still a guy after all.
I guess. Yeah, maybe that's it.
For now, you should probably keep your distance from Senpai.
What?
I'll subtly ask her about it.
Seriously?
And stay away from me, too. If you're around, I can't even talk to Senpai.
That's your real motive, isn't it?
What if it is?
It turns out Kanzaki loves Konomi-senpai too. A few hours later...
Subaru!
What's wrong? Did you find out why she's avoiding me?
She's avoiding me, too! What did you do?
It's my fault!
Whose else fault would it be?
I swear I didn't do anything!
Think hard. You sometimes say weird stuff in conversations.
I do not say we... Thinking back on my conversations with Konomi-senpai, I didn't think I said anything particularly strange. But looking at it from another angle, maybe I did mess up. Oh no.
What?
Sorry, Kanzaki. This might actually be my fault.
See? What did I tell you?
I explained everything, but maybe Senpai thinks Kanzaki and I are dating.
You're the worst, ever.
Sorry.
It seems like she hasn't told anyone else, but if we get banned from the club because of this, there's no chance for closure.
You're completely right, ma'am.
Whatever, let's go.
Where?
Wherever Senpai is, obviously we need to clear up this misunderstanding. Ugh, the thought of being with you is just disgusting.
You don't have to be that harsh, although I completely agree. And so, we set out to find Senpai and clear things up. Senpai, please listen to us.
Dash!
It's all a misunderstanding.
Dash! She's so fast!
All right, let's chase her.
Subaru, she went that way.
Leave it to me.
Dash!
She just crossed me.
You idiot! How do you let her get by so easily?
What am I supposed to do about it?
Dash! She ran away!
Senpai, please, just wait.
Listen to what we have to say. Why do these two keep chasing me?
Because you
Keep running away! Why are these two juniors chasing me like their lives count on it? It's absolutely terrifying. It's not okay to do stuff in public, but I don't mind what you two do with your relationship, and I won't interfere. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all, because I thought Subaru might like me. We made eye contact often, that's all. It was just me getting carried away and misunderstanding, then feeling down about it. Who would have thought Senpai would be so fast?
Well, she said walking was her hobby.
How would that make her fast?
Who knows?
Whatever, let's go. Or are you giving up?
Of course not.
That's what I thought.
And so, we started chasing our senior again. We decided it was best to darken our approach. But even together, we couldn't catch Senpai in her super speed mode. So we ended up explaining the situation to another senior and asked him to mediate. This and that, and yeah.
It's not funny, you know.
Konomi isn't very familiar with these kinds of topics.
Yeah, it's cute in its own way, like how she squints during intimate scenes.
But still watches closely.
Yeah, it's so adorable.
Kanzaki, you're getting off track.
Right.
So, do you think you can help us, Senpai? I mean, it's easy to clear up the misunderstanding through a proper conversation. Great! Is that okay with you though, Kanzaki?
Me?
Yeah, I think Senpai's avoiding you because she's shocked by the misunderstanding that you're involved in that way.
Yeah.
So clearing it up means clarifying that you're not like that.
I don't get it.
So, are you okay with having a strong rival to emerge? I hate the thought of that causing tension in the club.
Senpai, you're misunderstanding too. We're just friends, really.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, if you're okay with it, then there's nothing stopping you. I'll go ahead and tell Konomi. Thank you so much. And then a few days passed. On our weekly movie appreciation day, we finally got to meet Konomi-senpai again. It was after watching the movie with the club members as usual.
Subaru.
Konomi-senpai, her face slightly flushed, approached me.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. Come with us, Kanzaki.
Why me?
What?
You're the one who started all this. Go fix it on your own.
And so, With a push from my friend, I went to talk to her. Shall we go then?
Yeah. Well,
Yes?
I heard the story.
Oh,
I'm sorry for misunderstanding everything in a weird way.
no, it's okay. I've been reflecting on how my words might have been misleading too.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad the misunderstanding has been cleared up.
You don't need to be so relieved.
Of course I'm relieved. These past few days have been tough for me.
You're overreacting.
Not at all.
Well, why was it so tough?
Well,
Am I misunderstanding something again?
I'm sorry?
Do I need to explain myself?
Senpai looked at me intently, a hopeful glint in her eyes. No, I understand.
Good. So am I imagining this in my head?
No, you're right on that.
What's that?
Do I really need to say it all?
Of course you do.
You enjoy teasing me, don't you? I breathed in, then breathed out. Then I said it. I like you, Konomi-senpai.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't want you to misunderstand that there's anything between me and other girls.
Mm-hmm.
Senpai,
Yes?
I like you.
I heard you, very clearly. I like you too, Subaru.
What?
Why are you acting surprised?
Wait, but what?
I like you. The reason I ran away was that I was shocked from someone else getting to you first. Subaru, will you go out with me?
There was only one answer to that question. Yes, of course.
Yay! Well then, I have my first question for you as my boyfriend.
What could that be?
You're really not dating Kanzaki-chan, right? I mean, now that I'm your girlfriend, I can't help but be a little suspicious.
No, we're not. She's just a close friend. You're still doubting?
You two seem so close.
It seems my girlfriend is quite the jealous type. I decided then and there, before she could run away again, to clear up any misunderstandings immediately. My name is Naoki Hamayama, a junior in high school. Currently, I'm being followed by somebody. Recently, I felt like something was off. Every single time I would walk the street at night after my part-time job, somebody was following behind me. I knew for a fact that someone was there. However, I didn't have the courage to turn around and talk to them.
That scared me. I had to hide. My name is Iraha Minamori, junior high school. I look like this now, but I'm actually an idol that's so popular that apparently people call me a national treasure. That national treasure idol right now was following after her fan. Today is the day that I'm going to talk to him. Oh, wait, please don't run away. I'm not a suspicious person.
No matter how you look at it, you are suspicious!
He ran away. Why does he keep running away? All I want to do is talk to him.
What the hell? Come on. Based on her voice, I think it was a girl. But that was definitely a stalker. Why is there a stalker on someone like me, who's just an idol-obsessed loser nerd? What is going on with the world? What a voice. It was actually really cute. But also, I feel like it's a voice I've heard before. Maybe I should try talking to her at least once? But somebody that's dressed that suspiciously? I'm way too scared to go near them. And then, the day. Today is the day I've been waiting for forever. For the handshake event for Iroha. I've sent in so many postcards to apply, and I finally won a ticket. This never used to happen back then. Nowadays, people are calling her a national treasure or something like that. But originally, she used to be working as an underground idol. When she first debuted, she didn't have any fans at all. And even at her shows or handshake events, there would only be a few people. Thanks to that, I used to be able to talk to her a lot. But I'm sure she's forgotten about someone like me already. Finally, my turn came around. Iroha?
Oh, Naoki.
Oh, you remembered me.
There's no way I'd forget you, because you're a fan that's been cheering for me since I first debuted.
I'm really glad. I couldn't get a ticket to your handshake event at all, so I wasn't able to come see you. So I thought you must have forgotten about me already.
Handshake ticket? Oh, actually, there is something I wanted to say to you.
Your time is up.
My manager? Can't you see I'm in the middle of a conversation?
We have to abide by the time rules.
You can't be a little bit more flexible, can't you?
No, we can't. There's a very long line behind him. I understand that you want to give extra time to one of your original fans, but please think about the effect that this could have on your popularity.
I'll come back again. And just like that, Alfalfa. There's a lot more that I wanted to talk to you about, but what can I do? I was just really happy that she even remembered me. That being said, I wonder when I'll get to win tickets to another handshake event. A few days later...
Naoki, there's a package here addressed to you.
What? A package? What could it be? I don't use any delivery service, and I can't think of anybody that would send me anything. Seriously, what could it be? There's no name for the sender. Is it going to be okay if I open it? I didn't know what to do, but I just decided to go for it and open it. And then... wait. These are tickets to Iroha's next handshake event! Not only that, but all for different dates! But somebody sent me fake tickets? Her handshake event tickets were impossible to get to the point where people resell them for a lot of money. And yet, how did someone else send me this many? Is this a new type of scam? When they send fake tickets and take money from me? Wait, there's also a letter. Dear Mr. Naoki Hamayama, I'm always watching you. I want to talk to you. This is terrifying! Wait a minute. Did that stalker send me these? Oh, that's why there was no name under the sender. Does that mean that they didn't use a delivery service? And they put it directly in the mailbox? What do I do? It seems that I've had a very scary stalker put their eyes on me. Is it better if I go talk to the police about this? But I've heard that unless there was an actual crime committed, then they won't do anything about stalkers. But also, if somebody like me claimed to have a stalker, they definitely won't believe me. They might just treat me like I'm a crazy person. I have no choice. At this point, I have to talk to them directly. They already know where I live, too. I can't let anything happen to Mom or anyone else. And so, I decided that the next time I saw them, I would face the stalker. The next day, on my way home from my shift, I knew it. They're following me again. As usual, somebody was following right behind me. They never followed me after school, but it was always after my shift in my part-time job. So maybe it's somebody related to my job. Anyway, regardless of the situation, I need them to stop doing this.
Shoot!
Hey, wait! Stop! Don't run away! I got you! She was actually pretty slow at running, so I was able to catch her quickly. Her arms were skinny, and she was petite, so maybe it really was a girl. You're always following me, aren't you? What on earth are you after? It seemed she gave in, knowing that she was caught, but it didn't seem like she was going to speak. Anyway, please, let me look at your face first. If I looked at her face, then maybe I would be able to know if I knew them or not. And so, I took off her mask. But I saw her face and froze on the spot. Because... is that you, Iroha? The person that had been stalking me was that nationally treasured idol, Iroha Minamori. Yeah, no. But why?
It's over. Everything is over. My life is over. You caught me, Naoki. You're going to hate me. My manager is going to yell at me too.
Wait, don't cry. It's fine, because I'm not going to say anything to your agency and I don't hate you.
Really?
Yes, really. That was all I could say. If I was being honest, it depends on the reason why she was stalking me. But she was my favorite idol after all, so I could take it easy on her. It's just that she might not be my favorite after this. Anyway, if we stay here, we might cause a disturbance in the neighborhood, and it's going to turn into a big commotion, so please, come to my house. Because she had started crying, we were already drawing some attention. Luckily, it was already the nighttime, and people weren't able to see her well. And nobody would think that a nationally treasured idol would be in a place like this, so nobody recognized that it was Iroha. And so, when I brought Iroha into my house...
Is this real?
Because I brought a nationally treasured idol into the home, my mother was extremely shocked. But of course, she was nice.
Naoki, what kind of dirty tactics did you use to get Iroha into our house?
That's your question?
Oh, Mrs. Hamayama! This is actually my fault. Naoki hasn't done anything wrong, and I'm just causing him trouble. So please don't get mad at him. Really? Are you sure you're not forcing yourself to defend him? Because he has your weakness. No, that's not the case at all. Is that so? Well then, fine. Are you okay, Naoki?
Thank you, Iroha. But you purposely made it so she would have a misunderstanding, didn't you? That's insanely cute.
I feel like I wasted my energy being worried. You could do as you want now.
Seeing our interaction, my mom seemed over it. She went back into the living room. Yeah, why is that?
Does this mean that your mother is approving of this now?
What are you saying?
Because she said that we could do what we want!
Nope, I don't think that's what she meant by that. But wait, those words. Could it be? Anyway, why don't we go to my room to talk for now? If we kept talking in the hallway like this, my mother was going to hear everything. That's why I decided to go to my room.
Your room, Naoki!
Yeah, I'm glad that she seemed excited about it, even though it was pretty complicated.
Oh, it's actually really clean.
Can you stop looking around like that? It's very embarrassing. Anyway, that's what I said, and I thought the only place there was to sit in my room was the chair. The only other place to sit was the bed. Would you be okay to sit on the bed?
Of course.
I thought that she would be a little bit against it, but without hesitating, Iroha sat right on top of my bed. I guess she is an idol after all. She has a lot of courage. Normally I think any girl would be hesitant about a guy's bed.
What's the matter? Are you not going to sit?
Oh, is it okay if I sit next to you?
I want you to sit next to me.
This girl. Even in this situation, she's not trying to hide anything. I wanted to ask you this first, but you are Iroha Minamori, right?
Huh? Yeah, I am.
Iroha? Do you have any sisters or cousins?
No, I'm an only child, and I don't have any cousins either.
Which must mean there's a very low chance that somebody else was pretending to be her. Well then, I'm gonna ask you up front. But why were you stalking me?
What are you talking about?
Now, I don't think there's any way you can try to cover it up at this point. I won't get mad, so please, tell me.
Really?
Yes, probably.
Recently, I hadn't been able to talk to you at all, Naoki. So I was thinking that I want to talk to you.
What? So that's the reason why you were following me?
Yeah.
Well then, you should have just spoken to me like a normal person then.
But because what else could I do? I'm pretty busy, so the only time I could aim for was after your part-time shift. Because I could know your schedule in advance.
Yeah, wait! Why do you know my shift schedule in the first place?
And if I didn't hide my identity, everybody would recognize me right away, and it would cause a commotion.
Even still, you didn't have to dress that suspiciously.
Because if I dressed in any costume, everybody would know immediately.
It must be hard to be this famous. Oh, wait a minute! Does that mean that all of those handshake event tickets...
Yeah, I thought that I would be able to talk to you if you came to those, even though the time was always short.
I see. So she actually was thinking about this properly. Wait, no! You're being swayed too much by Iroha's shocking actions! Why are you complimenting her for stalking and sending so many tickets?
Are you okay? Do you have a headache?
No, I'm not okay, but...
Really? If you're not feeling well, I could take you to the doctor.
I knew she was a nice girl at the core. It's just that her ideas are a little crazy. I'm okay, really. Please, don't worry. More importantly, what happened to make you say that you wanted to talk to me? Is there something that you wanted me to hear, in particular?
Do you really not know?
You don't tell me, so I definitely can't understand.
It's because I like you, Naoki. That's why I wanted to do whatever I could to talk to you.
Interesting. So that was... What? Wait! What did you just say?
Like I said, I like you, Naoki. You've been rooting for me ever since I was an underground idol, and you've always been so kind to me. And I love you. I love you so much that I would do something this ridiculous about it.
I had no idea. So she recognizes that this is ridiculous. I love you too, Iroha. I always have. That's why I've always been rooting for you. But it's just that idols aren't allowed to be in relationships, right?
That's right. That's why, to not leave any evidence, I couldn't put my name or anything on it.
So she actually was thinking about it. In that case, why don't we start by exchanging phone numbers? If we do that, then we can contact each other. And you can at least speak on the phone, right?
Are you sure?
If anything, I should be the one asking you. How strange. I can't believe that a nationally treasured idol was stalking her own fan, and then got happy to exchange phone numbers. Iroha? What's the matter?
That means that we feel the same way about each other, right?
What? Yes, I think so. I know that I like Iroha without a doubt. However, only she can know her own feelings.
Yeah!
Wait, what are you doing?
Why not? I can at least do this, right? We're all alone together in a place where nobody could see us. So let me. We both like each other anyway.
But that doesn't mean that this is... I need to be emotionally prepared too, you know?
But eventually, you're going to go out with me, right? I like you. I love you, Naoki. I'm going to graduate from being an idol someday. So when that time comes, we can be in a relationship. Until then, I'll try to be okay with just phone calls and video calls. I will always send you tickets for the handshake events, so you have to come.
And just like that, it was shocking enough that my stalker was actually my favorite idol, but I never could have imagined that it would turn out like this! However... Naoki... In this way, my cute favorite came to me, and there was no way I wanted to let this happiness go, so I was going to do my best. However, sometime after, Iroha was in such a good mood that she accidentally let her mouth slip, and her manager found out about me. And apparently, she was yelled at like a monster.
Man, I want a girlfriend too. I'm Hiroshi Shimizu, a second-year high school student. My age is equal to the number of years I have had a girlfriend. But it's not like girls hate me or anything. I mean, I'm often told I'm a nice guy, but that's just it. I'm just seen as a nice guy, not boyfriend material. I envy the popular guys who effortlessly attract girls.
Then, should he start recruiting a girlfriend for you?
Really? This is coming from Chihiro, my childhood friend. We've lived next door to each other since we were kids, and our parents are close, which means we ended up spending a lot of time together. We even ended up at the same high school for better or for worse. Chihiro, unlike me, is lively, friendly, and always at the center of our class. She's popular, but she's never had a boyfriend. Well, that's what she claims while reading manga in my room. And why does she freely enter my room anyway? My mom doesn't seem to mind. And I mean, I'm already used to it too.
Are you that desperate for a girlfriend?
Of course I am. What male high school student isn't?
That might be an overstatement. But seriously, the odds of a girl wanting to be your girlfriend are slim.
Hey! Maybe there is someone who wants to be my girlfriend, huh? Why would you— I better calm down. Can't argue about that without unleashing my inner demons. Fine, try it. I refuse to graduate high school without having a girlfriend. Probability-wise, there should be at least one person who would say yes.
Yeah, let's do the math and hope for probability to be on our side. Even though I can't imagine anyone signing up to be your girlfriend. but I'll hope for the best.
You better actually be hoping. That little Chihiro clearly doesn't believe a girl would ever be interested in me. I'm curious to see her reaction if someone actually does show up, although a part of me fears it'll just add to my list of embarrassments.
Hey,
What?
can I stay and read manga in your room?
After teasing me about not having a girlfriend?
That's a separate issue. I think it's more important to take good care of the friends you have now instead of wishing for a girlfriend in the future.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm neglecting our friendship.
But imagine if, though highly unlikely, you got a girlfriend. We wouldn't be able to hang out like this anymore.
Why do you keep emphasizing that? You don't want me to have a girlfriend that much?
I don't actually think it'll happen.
Is that really something to say with a smile on your face? But if it did, then I guess we'd see each other less. That would be a bit sad. Chihiro, even if I get a girlfriend, we'll still be friends.
Shouldn't you say even if you get a boyfriend, you're still my friend, okay? Excuse me, please pay attention.
During the next day's lunch break, Chihiro called out in front of the classroom, gathering the attention of our classmates. What's up? No one reacted with annoyance, likely because Chihiro is accepted for being that kind of character.
I want to ask the girls something. Is there anyone here who'd like to volunteer to be Hiroshi Shimuzu's girlfriend?
Wait, what the? What are you saying, Chihiro? Wasn't what she said yesterday a joke? The classroom fell silent and all eyes fell on me. This is exactly when you would hear a pin drop. As expected, no girl raised her hand. Is this how you're supposed to find a girlfriend? Normally, wouldn't you confess your feelings in a nice way to start dating? It doesn't seem right to recruit candidates like we're under surveillance.
It looks like no one's interested.
Hiroshi is, how do I put this? More like a nice guy than boyfriend material.
It's not that he isn't a good person, but asking if we like him enough to date him is a bit difficult to answer.
Yep, I get it. Sorry for putting you in an awkward place. I guess I'm the only one who's really hurt here.
Sorry for bringing this up so randomly, everyone. Thanks for listening. Wait,
Just then, a voice came from the hallway, and suddenly the door burst open.
I'll volunteer.
Yuka Mihama, known by everyone in school.
no way, someone really came.
Neither Chihiro nor I ever thought a candidate would actually show up, let alone Yuka Mihama, the most popular girl in our grade. Wait, seriously? No way, Yuka volunteering as my girlfriend? There was no doubt that I was the most surprised person in that room. Is this a prank or something? But Chihiro's reactions say otherwise. That makes everything make even less sense.
I thought you were looking for someone who wanted to be Shimuzu's girlfriend. Wait, you're serious? Seriously, Yuka?
Of course I'm serious. I wouldn't joke about something like this.
Yuka said earnestly, causing an uproar in the classroom.
Can I really volunteer to be your girlfriend? Did I surprise you? I thought now was the only chance.
Yuka said with a shy smile, incredibly cute. I can't believe such a cute girl wants to be my girlfriend. But Yuka isn't someone who would lie, and if she wants to be my girlfriend, then I have no objections.
Should I say I'm looking forward to this?
Yeah, I'd be honored. I'm looking forward to us, too. I said this shaking her hand. Her hand was small, soft, and her fingers are slender, just like a girl's.
Can I call you Hiro-kun?
That's fine, but it's a bit embarrassing.
And you can call me Yuka.
Really? I can call you by your first name? The only girl I'd ever called by her first name was Chihiro, and that's because we were childhood friends and I'm used to it. I never thought the day would come when I'd call Yuka Mihama Yuka. Then Yuka it is. She gazed at me looking incredibly happy, though my heart was about to burst because Yuka was too cute.
Do you seriously want to be Hakudo's girlfriend? You?
Of course I'm serious. You were the one who asked for volunteers in the first place, weren't you?
But that was only because Hakudo said that he wanted a girlfriend.
Isn't that fine then? It's a happy ending everyone can agree on.
With Yuka and Chihiro sparking around me, Chihiro looking a bit panicked, unlike Yuka, who smiles sweetly, yet there's something slightly scary about it.
Chihiro, are you panicking?
Panicking? Me?
I wonder if you're taking advantage of the situation, thinking you become his girlfriend because there were no other candidates. But I couldn't imagine Chihiro, Hiro-kun's childhood friend, would do such a thing.
Am I supposed to be like, don't fight over me? Wait, am I allowed to do that even if I'm not handsome?
Congrats on the pretty girlfriend, Haru!
Chihiro! Oh man, that's the tone when she's actually super angry. But why is she so mad?
Hiro, let's go home together today.
Sure.
Are you worried about Chihiro?
Well, she's an important childhood friend of mine, and if I've upset her, then I really gotta apologize.
Hiro, you're truly kind, unlike me who can be mean.
Yuka, what part of you would you count as mean? Even if you try to downplay it, you're nothing short of an angel. The afternoon classes ended without me being able to focus at all thanks to the stares and whispers from my classmates about Yuka and me.
Hiro, shall we head home?
Yeah, I took a look around, but Chihiro was nowhere to be found in the classroom. It really surprised me that you, who's considered the school's #1 beauty, would volunteer to be my girlfriend.
Calling me the school's #1 beauty is an overstatement. I'm just a normal girl.
If you're normal, then the world's standards are way too high. Which way's your house, Yuka?
It's in the same direction as yours, Hiro.
Really? Wait, how come Yuka knows where I live?
Why do you look so surprised that I know where you live?
But, why do you know?
I know everything about you. You can just go home like always. Don't worry about me.
She just told me to go home like always, but it's pretty difficult to do that being stared at so much. It's probably because I, a plain guy, became the girlfriend of Yuka, an idol-level beauty. We're so mismatched.
Are you bothered?
Bothered? By what?
We're being stared at because I volunteered to be your girlfriend, right? It's difficult to carry on with a normal life when people are jealous towards you.
Yeah, but being jealous of having a girlfriend as cute as you is understandable. I don't think there's anyone in this world who wouldn't be jealous of me.
Cute, huh?
You seem really happy to be called that, you know? Although, you must be used to it by now.
Being called cute by someone like you feels different.
Whoops, sorry. I lost consciousness for a second because of the cuteness in front of me.
Hiro, you really are kind. Even now you're trying to walk on the side closer to the road, swapping places with me.
It's a habit from the past. Chihiro's always been a bit careless, and there were many times when I had to stop her from running onto the road. There haven't been any accidents, but it felt like it was my duty to ensure her safety. Good times. Chihiro used to be a lot more straightforward and cuter than she is now.
I'm really happy you're trying to protect me, but it's also a bit complicated. I'm not sure I feel about you talking about another girl in front of your girlfriend.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not angry. Chihiro's an important childhood friend to you, right?
Yeah, Chihiro and I have always been together, so she's kinda like family to me.
Lucky her. I won't lose to Chihiro, you know?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing.
I thought I heard something like I'm envious.
I just wish I could have been your childhood friend too.
If you'd been my childhood friend, I probably would have been killed by another guy at some point. Chihiro has been with me too long, so maybe I've become numb to how cute she actually is. Lately, I only see her reading manga or playing games in my room, so I've stopped treating her like a girl. But I don't think Chihiro sees me as a potential romantic interest either. Otherwise, she wouldn't flutter her legs while wearing a skirt on my bed, right? I wonder if she realizes it's almost visible sometimes. Probably not.
You two look like you're having fun, huh? Why is Chihiro waiting in front of my house?
She has wrinkles between her eyes and she looks 10 times scarier than always.
Chihiro, do you need something from my hero? Your hero? You're already that obsessed? Hero is his own person, not yours. I agree with that logic. I guess he's not yours either.
Suddenly, an unintended battle was about to start. Do Yuka and Chihiro hate each other that much?
But I'm Hiro's girlfriend, right? Yes. I'm so happy. I wish I'd expressed my feelings sooner. Oh, wait, sorry. This has nothing to do with you, Chihiro. This little...
I thought I just heard Chihiro say something horrendous under her breath, but I'll act like I didn't hear it.
But look at us. We're so in love that we're holding arms and changing sides immediately after getting together, right, Hiro-kun?
Yeah, that's right. Something soft brushes against my arm, though. As a healthy high school boy, I should be happy, but the situation is already so strangely tense that I can't fully enjoy it.
Are you grinning so much because you like how that girl's body feels? You're such a perv.
No, it's not like that.
I don't mind if Hiro-kun's a bit perverted. Chihiro, did you need something from my Hiro-kun?
Yuka, please don't provoke Chihiro any further.
Do you have a problem if I did need something from him? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that the cat thief wouldn't miss a chance to approach Hiro-kun when I'm not around.
Cat thief? You don't mean Chihiro, do you? Girls are scary. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Thank you, Chihiro. If you hadn't recruited a girlfriend for me, I wouldn't have started to date Yuka.
Haru. You idiot, Hiro! You don't even understand how I feel!
Chihiro? Did I say something to upset her?
Chihiro, it would have been better if you had been honest from the start.
Does Yuka know what she means? Could you please tell me?
Since we're not making progress, should I explain everything? No, I'll say it myself. Okay.
Yuka is laughing, but I'm still confused.
Hiro, I like you. A lot.
Wait, really?
Yeah, even I wouldn't joke around about something like that.
Just asking to be sure, but when I saw Chihiro's face, I knew. But hearing it directly from her was more shocking than I thought. Chihiro had always been a childhood friend and family to me, too close to see her as a romantic interest, but that was just my perception. Chihiro felt differently.
Actually, as Yuka said, I was trying to become your girlfriend when you said you couldn't get one because you were feeling down.
Why would you say such a roundabout thing?
Because I couldn't say it directly. I knew Hiroto saw me only as a childhood friend. I didn't want to ruin our relationship, but that didn't change how I felt. The pain of being treated only as a familiar friend. Do you understand it? You don't, because I was just a childhood friend to you, right?
Chihiro, I'm
not blaming you, Hiro, and I don't need comfort. The one who was sick was me. It seemed like I was respecting Hiroto's feelings, but I was actually prioritizing my own feelings. So it was natural for Yuka to take Hiro away from me, but I couldn't stand it. But I couldn't just watch. I had to say something, seeing you two getting along right in front of me.
I get it. Chihiro seemed to be in pain, partly because of my own denseness. But what can I do now?
Chihiro, you're more awkward than you thought.
Kinda sounds like you're provoking her again.
That's what I intended. If things stay this way, I'll remain Hiro-kun's girlfriend. And I'm not letting this unexpected fortune slip away. What are you trying to say? If you're going to interfere, now's the only time.
What?
Interfere? With what? With me and Hiro.
Wait, it sounds like you're allowing me to be two-timing.
I'm grateful, you know? If I hadn't heard that voice in the hallway, I might never have been able to confess to Hiro-kun. You seem pretty relaxed, Yuka. I'm not relaxed at all. Being rivals with a childhood friend from birth is tough. I've been so worried about how to win Hiro-kun's feelings over you that I thought my head would explode.
So let's compete to see who can win Hiro-kun's feeling- Wait, hold on, what?
Are you sure?
Yes, it's okay.
There's no need to give up on love just because the person has a girlfriend. What's most important is your own feelings. It's not like they can be changed that easily. I won't hold back. Hiro-kun is my first love.
I'm incredibly happy to hear that.
Yuka, when did you start liking Hiro? Can I ask when you fell for Hiro-kun? The moment I started to notice him was when he helped me on the stairs at the station after I twisted my ankle.
We were both in casual clothes, so we didn't recognize each other at the time. But when I saw Hiro-kun at school, I realized he was the one who helped me.
Oh, I remember something like that happening.
Yeah, Hiro has always been like that, hasn't he? He can't rest until he helps someone in trouble. If it's within his power, he wants to help.
That's exactly why I fell for Hiro-kun, his kindness. Like helping an elderly lady with her bags or searching for a lost child's parents, Hiro is just too kind. He helps people without expecting anything in return, and I've seen him do it countless times. But that's what I love about Hiro-kun.
I love him too. Not just because we've been together since birth, but because of who Hiroto is.
Now happiness is on my right arm too. It feels a bit more shy than the one on my left arm. It's strange to be treated this way by Chihiro. It's not that I dislike it, but it's different from the image of Chihiro that I had in my mind. However, her expression is the same as Yuka's, the face of a girl in love.
We're two girls who love Hiro-kun, neither willing to give up with the current girlfriend being me. But you became his girlfriend because you were the only option, not because he chose you to begin with.
So?
So it seems that the one Hiro-kun falls for will become his girlfriend. Let's compete, Chihiro. I won't lose this time. Me neither.
What the battle between the two began again, with me unable to stop it. Maybe I really should have said don't fight over me. But the situation of two beautiful girls fighting over me, if only that were the case, sounds like a dream. Saying I'm troubled by being adored by two beauties might get me beat up by boys at school. What a luxurious problem to have.
I'm the temporary girlfriend, but Chihiro, you don't have to hold back. Of course, you should watch your step, Yuka. I, as a childhood friend, know Hiroto much better. Really? Then answer me this. What color and pattern are Hiro-kun's pants today? Blue and white checks. I doubt you knew their rotation. Impressive, you're correct.
But why do Yuka and Chihiro know about my underwear? And why is it so accurate? That's actually scary. I'm surprised that the two of them are so stalker-like. Both of you are okay with this?
It's the best solution. You and I will compete for you while gradually understanding each other. And you'll get to be surrounded by two beauties. You're happy, aren't you? It looks like nobody's objecting.
Maybe it is a perfect plan, even on my side.
See, Hero? Now you have two girlfriends.
I know, but being loved by two might just make me public enemy number one.
If we're okay with it, that's all that matters. Neither of us intends to give up. Well then, Hero. Hiro-kun, I'll definitely become your girlfriend, Hero. I won't let you call me just a childhood friend anymore.
Facing the declaration of war from two beauties, I realized how complicated having a girlfriend can be. But I'm happy, so it's probably okay.
Hey, so do you really think Masato is really dating Kawaharada?
What? No way. But if it's Kawaharada, then I guess I can understand.
Wait, but I thought that Ami was dating Kisu.
Oh, please, please. Kawaharada and Kisu are on completely different levels. There's no way. But I'm pretty sure that Kawaharada and Kisu...
They're childhood friends, right? That's why they get along so well.
I guess they're more like siblings.
Well, I honestly don't care about Kisu. More importantly, we need to talk about Masato.
My prince.
The other day, there were rumors going all around the school that Ami Kawaharada and Masato Ando had been seen on a bookstore date together. Today, again, the two of them left school together. Masato Ando was the most popular guy in school, and Ami Kawaharada was famous for being beautiful. And the scandal between the two of them had the entire student body's attention, and there was one guy who happened to hear those rumors. What? And that would be the main character of this story, Takuya Kiso. This has to be a joke. My head hurts so much. I couldn't stand it. The childhood friend that was always supposed to be by my side had suddenly become far too out of reach, and there was nothing I could do about it. That pain was called heartbreak. This heartbreak clown, who was only just now realizing his feelings for his childhood friend, was me. I guess I had a crush on Ami all this time. But even still, women are hell. My rival in love? Compared to Masato Ando, I lost in every single aspect. Face, normal. Body, normal. Grades, normal. Athleticism, average. There wasn't one thing that I could win against him in. By the time I realized, I had tears in my eyes. The next morning...
Oh, this is rare.
Rare?
It's rare for you to speak to me before I speak to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Oh, I know.
What? No what?
You didn't do your homework today, did you? Oh, sheesh. I guess I have no choice. Hurry up and copy it from mine. I don't want to turn mine in late too.
No, I actually did it all by myself already.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Well then, what's the matter?
Well, basically,
Yeah?
well, you see...
Hurry up and spit it out. You're being weird. What are you scheming?
Kawaharada, you got a minute right now? Wait, what? Are you in the middle of something?
Oh, Masato.
Should I ask you later?
No, it's fine. What is it?
Right here is a little awkward.
Got it. Why don't we talk over there?
Sure.
Sorry, Taku. I'll be right back.
My bad, Kisu. And then the two of them walked away together, and there I was, left all alone, and my heart was racing. I wasn't even able to ask her what I wanted to ask. However, instead of Ami, all my classmates' voices answered the question for me.
So the rumors were true? Oh, please, she's not your Ami.
I could hear the voices buzzing around me, and they were louder than usual. Damn it. How did this happen? I can't believe that I let someone like him steal Ami from me. I was the one who always was with her, and I was the one that was closer to her than anyone. And I know Ami better than anyone too. Definitely more than Ando, and yet, I can't let things stay like this. That's why I made a firm decision in my heart. On the other hand, at the same time... Sorry, Ami.
What? About what?
You know, the rumors about us.
Oh, you mean the one about you and I dating?
Yeah, that one.
I guess this is what happens when you go out to buy something together with the most popular guy in school. It's no wonder that there were so many rumors.
Hey, don't make fun of me. If you're gonna say that, I could say the same to you.
I'm nowhere near your level.
I heard the other day that the captain of the basketball team asked you out.
How do you know about that?
Because news about the most beautiful girl in school spreads really fast. So, what do we do?
What do you mean?
Should we tell people the truth?
That's true. To be honest, it does seem like a waste though.
Huh? Ami, do you have a crush on me?
Nope, not at all.
That was a quick answer.
I do like you as a friend, but you feel the same way too, don't you?
Well, yeah. To be honest, I can't even think about a girlfriend right now.
Because I know all you're thinking about is your college exams. Even though you're still a junior, it really is amazing.
For me, I think you're the one that's amazing. When you haven't even tried, you still maintain the top grades in the class.
Are you making fun of me? Because besides math, I'm losing to you. And every other subject with Sato.
I'm being serious. To be honest, if I don't win in all of them, it makes me mad. I am studying quite a lot after all.
You know, I don't really think of you as a guy in that way. But I genuinely do think that it's nice that you would come and ask someone that you consider a rival to tell you what math books I'm using to study.
And then all you did was go to the bookstore with me and show me which books you're studying with. And I'm sorry that turned into these rumors.
It's not like they're all bad rumors, and plus, I think a lot of guys realize that they don't stand a chance against you. So there are less people asking me out, and right now, things are easier.
If you say that, then it's the same for me right now.
So that's the case. And it makes me think that our interests are aligned.
So, you wanna fool everybody?
Don't worry, rumors aren't good. But I just won't confirm nor deny them.
I see. But what about Kisu?
What? Taku?
Isn't it gonna cause you trouble if even he misunderstands?
Looks like you've got a good eye.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's true. But there was a part of Taku that was getting too comfortable. That no matter who asked me out, I would definitely reject them. Even though he doesn't have the balls to ask me out himself. That's why I think it might be good to make him sweat a little bit.
If you are okay with it, Ami.
Just a little bit. Let's see how it goes.
And so, a secret contract was formed between the two of them. In regards to the rumor, they wouldn't confirm nor deny it. However, for the rumors to spread on their own, that was enough. And the rumors did spread. And around the time that everybody was acknowledging that Masato and Ami were dating, Ando, I'm gonna challenge you! I decided to face Masato and challenge him. The reason was, of course, to make Ami realize that I was the better guy. Huh? Why? Why does that matter? Well, if you're gonna cause me trouble, then I need to at least ask the reason. That's logical. It is, but why? Because I want to win against you! Like I said, why? Because I don't like you! What did I ever do to you, Kisu? You didn't! I know that you're a good guy. You've got a good face, and you're smart, and you've got a good personality. You got good grades, and you can play sports. Well, you're really complimenting me. I'm not complimenting you! That's not true. You just complimented me like crazy. Thanks. Like I said, I am not complimenting you. All I did was say the truth. Oh, I see. What do you want? So, that's the kind of guy that you are, Kisu. What are you trying to say? Well, just that you're somebody who can accept people as they are. Isn't that normal? You would think so, but that's not the case. People are logical, and if it's somebody that they don't like, they always search for the worst in them. And then they come up with an excuse to try and justify their own feelings. But Kisu, you don't do that. You acknowledge what you need to acknowledge. People like that are pretty rare. But even still... What the hell? What are you laughing at all of a sudden? No, sorry. I was just realizing. That must be the reason why Ami likes me. What did you say about Ami? Those were words that I couldn't brush off. No, nothing, but it is a shame that you don't like me anymore, because I actually think that I like you, Kisu. To be honest, I thought this was gonna be a pain, but sure, I'll play along with you until you're satisfied. You really are a good guy, aren't you? No, it's just that you're a good guy, so that's why I'm responding to you like this. I'm the type to actually take care of the people that I like. In return, I just have one condition.
Let's hear it.
Well, that was a quick answer.
Because I have a responsibility to listen to that request.
You really are a righteous guy, Kisu. Look, I don't know what kind of challenge this is gonna be, but you're not gonna give up until you win against me, are you?
I might win at the first shot, though.
Are you being serious?
I don't plan on going into a battle I can't win.
Well then, do you want to just make it one challenge? I'd be fine with that.
No, that won't work.
Why not?
I'm really competitive, and I hate to lose. So if I were to lose and just stay the loser, then I would probably die. I'd be so angry.
What kind of reason is that?
Yeah, anyway, no. I wasn't planning on losing, but I didn't have the confidence that I would win either.
Well then, sure, you can challenge me as many times as you want. However, when we do get to the end of this, can I call you by your first name?
Why?
I told you, I like you and I want to be friends.
Friends? We could be that from now if we wanted to.
No, you told me that you don't like me, right, Kisu? So that's why you're challenging me.
Oh, that's right.
So that's fine, once we get to the end of this.
You mean when I win?
I think that'd be impossible, though.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm also competitive. I would hate to lose.
I stand by what I said. I don't like you. So, this is how I succeeded in challenging Masato Ando. However, all of my challenges against Masato all ended in terrible results. Case 1, studying. Ando, the next mini-test, that's our first challenge.
You know, this interaction is already feeling like we're friends.
I feel like you're not taking this seriously enough.
As if. There's no way I'd let my guard down in a challenge. The results? Sorry, Kisu, but there's no way you're gonna win against me.
No way!
That's right, because I got a perfect score.
Damn it!
For the record, what about you?
One question wrong.
Ooh, well done.
Shut up! It's so irritating! Case 2, popularity vote. In today's homeroom class, we're gonna have a popularity vote between Ando and me.
What's going on?
Well, see on the paper in front of you, that's my name, and Ando's name is printed on it too. Please circle the one that you think is better, and then we're gonna collect those.
I don't really get it, but you're only gonna hurt yourself, Kisu.
Huh? Why's that?
The result.
But why?
Oh, look, you did get one vote, Kisu.
Just one vote? No way! I had held some kind of hope as I looked towards my childhood friend. She smiled at me, and immediately after, she was shaking her head from side to side.
Why would you get my hopes up like that? I was the one that voted for you, Kisu.
The teacher?
Otherwise, I was worried that you would stop coming to school starting tomorrow, and if you were to do that, that would make my job a lot harder, so...
Damn it! Case 3, games. Well then, how about video games, huh? I'll bet you've never played things like this before.
That's not true.
What?
Well, once we play, you'll see. The result.
How are you so strong? What was that combo? I've never even seen that on the internet before!
It's my special combo.
How the heck are you so strong?
Because, in a game, even if I beat you up when I'm angry, there won't be any complaints.
Sure, I guess even a guy like you has a dark side.
That was fun!
Yeah, I'll bet it was, because you beat me up almost as much as you wanted to beat me up, and you only used $1, and yet I used almost 20 bucks.
That was your own fault because you couldn't win.
Well, that's true, but...
Kisu,
what do you want?
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
And see you, Ami.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Ami?
What's the matter?
Well, you know, are you sure you don't just want to go home with Ando? What was that?
You were losing all day, and I felt bad for my childhood friend, so I'll cheer you up.
Ando didn't say anything, and he just walked off to go home on his own.
Even still, that was a really impressive losing streak.
Shut up.
Hey, what is it that you suddenly started to challenge Ando to all of these things?
Nothing, it's just that I don't like that guy.
Really? Because it kind of looked like you guys were having fun.
Looks like you should go to the eye doctor. You're probably seeing things.
I don't think the eye doctor is for that. I was just thinking that maybe you were just jealous.
Obviously not.
You're stuttering.
But I thought that maybe I should show you that I am the better guy. Because, you know, it seems like you don't understand that at all.
Are you still holding that incident in homeroom to heart?
No.
But you're the one that's not understanding, Taku.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Remember this house when we were in elementary school? They used to have a big dog.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It looked like a monster.
Well, we were both really small back then.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, do you remember?
Remember what?
Nothing.
Really?
I hope that you can win tomorrow.
I'm definitely going to win.
Well, I think it's impossible, but
Whose side are you on?
whose side do you think I'm on?
Well, that's
Yeah,
obviously Ando.
why?
Well, you put your popularity vote with him too, and more than anything, it's because you're dating him.
You idiot.
And then Ami suddenly ran off. Hey, you don't need to call me an idiot!
Because you are an idiot.
A second time? You said it a second time! But honestly, this is how things always were between us. That day, the challenge was baseball. A battle for one hit.
Sorry to bother you guys during practice.
No problem. It's only a little bit. Thank you. We'll help you clean up after practice. Well, good luck. Make it a good battle.
Alright, bring it on.
That was how the challenge began, but it wasn't fun at all, so I'm just gonna fast forward. The only people having fun were Ando, who easily got 3 bases out of me, and all the girls that were his fans. That's about it.
Huh, looks like I won. Damn it, I lost again! Are you gonna challenge me again tomorrow?
Obviously!
Taku, nice try.
I swear, I'm gonna win tomorrow.
Why don't you give up already?
No thanks.
It's going to be hard to win against Masato in any challenges like this.
But still, I can't give up. It was right at that moment, in the side of my vision, I caught the glimpse of something. Be careful! My body moved before my brain. Right after that, I felt a strong hit to my head. Oh, sorry, are you okay? I heard some voice like that from somewhere, but I wasn't able to respond. My vision went black, and my consciousness was out in an instant.
Was he knocked out?
Looks like it. Hey, I have a favor to ask you.
You want me to carry him to the school clinic, right?
Correct.
Even still, that was a pretty amazing reaction.
What?
Kisu, just now.
Yeah, that's why I think he is the greatest guy in the world.
Ah, you're so in love.
When we were little,
Yeah?
there was a house on our way to school that had a really large dog. I was a lot smaller then, and that dog looked like a giant monster to me.
That does sound scary.
Even if I saw it now, I think I'd be scared.
It was on the way home from elementary school every day, and I used to go home with a group of friends. But on that day, for some reason, the leash that always tied the dog down was loose. Does that mean...
Yeah, that dog jumped out right in front of us on the street.
Whoa.
Everybody ran away in an instant because we were all scared. And Taku and I also tried to run away as fast as possible. But then I tripped and the dog came over to me.
What happened then?
I thought it was over for me, but then when I looked up, there was a back facing me standing in between me and the dog. His body was shaking and he looked like he was about to start crying, but he refused to move.
That is pretty cool.
That's right. It was both really lame and also the coolest thing in the world. On Taku's arms, he still has a scar from that day. They say it's going to disappear with age, but that it's never going to be completely gone. And every single time I see that scar, it makes me think that this is the person that will always protect me. That this is the person that I love.
I guess that's what they call an honorable injury.
Would you be able to do that, Masato?
I don't know, but if you were to ask me if I could do it for you, Ami, I don't think that I could.
Yeah, that's normal.
You know, for the first time, I feel like I've lost to Kisu.
Yeah, I bet. Even if he can't win against you in sports or popularity or games or tests, my childhood friend is still the greatest guy in the world.
Well then, I'll leave you here.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, can you just say this to Kisu? No, I mean to Takuya.
He changed the way he called Taku, and I think that was to indicate that something just changed inside of him. In his mind, he had probably just lost. For the first time ever, he was admitting defeat. Tell him what?
that I look forward to hanging out tomorrow.
What is that?
As friends, that I want to keep on playing against him. Without you in between, that is.
As he said that, Masato walked out of the school clinic. Did you hear that, Taku? He isn't waking up. He was fast asleep. Aw, he is sleeping so well. Look at how much they stretch. Ever since you were little, your cheeks were always so soft. It was like we had the room to ourselves. The school nurse had left the clinic for a moment from the hallway. We could hear the buzz of students after school. You know, it's okay if you lose. In sports and studying and even in games. Because you have something way, way, way more amazing than that. No matter what happens, you're always going to protect me. And no matter where I look in the world, I'm not going to find anybody like that. That's why. The person that you're challenging isn't Masato. It's going to be me. Just one word. All you have to do is say that one word of how you feel. That's all. I don't know why you're taking the long way around. You're such an idiot. Really an idiot. I said idiot so many times that if he heard me, he would probably get mad. But my childhood friend was fast asleep, and he didn't even seem like he was going to wake up anytime soon. Hurry up and notice, you idiot. And I kept repeating the same thing to him, who seemed to be too hard-headed to even realize.
I'm in the hospital because of appendicitis. For a healthy guy like me, who's barely even caught any colds in my 20 years of life, the hospital was a truly fascinating place. In saying that, this isn't someplace I can stay forever. I look forward to getting out of here.
You'll be discharged the day after tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be here to pick you up before noon.
Don't worry about it. I can get myself home.
It's not the time to be saying that kind of thing. And you live alone, don't you, Hideki? Not to mention the professor told me to monitor your condition closely.
Monitor? We're just university classmates, though.
So you're not allowed to refuse my help.
But I already caused you a lot of trouble. And you've been visiting me every day, too. You've been running the experiment all by yourself while I've been stuck here, haven't you?
Yeah, thanks to you. I had to cut back on my shifts for my part-time job, so I'm seriously lacking money this month.
How do you have time to visit me every day, then?
I was just thinking that the situation would get even worse if I didn't look after you and you ended up having to stay longer here.
I mean, it's just appendicitis. I don't know how that would happen.
So what? Are you saying that me coming to visit bothers you?
Don't put words in my mouth.
So you're happy to see me?
I guess. At least I have someone to talk to.
Right? Mr. Takamachi, how are you feeling today?
Nurse Kuwashima!
Oh, your complexion's looking better.
Yeah, I feel good.
I'm glad to hear it. I guess having your girlfriend visiting every day does lift your spirits.
Come on, what girlfriend? You're talking about Yuri?
You're not together?
We're just uni classmates.
Oh, more than friends, but not quite a couple, huh?
No way. We're friends, and nothing more.
Friends and nothing more? But you always have so much fun together.
You can have fun with friends, too.
Friends, huh? Are you sure? She's such a cute girl. You might regret it if another guy snatches her up while you have your guard down.
Yeah, you're right. That would be troublesome.
Exactly.
Yes. Yuri deserves only the best boyfriend. I'll have to make sure the guy is worthy of her. It's my responsibility as her best friend, after all.
And you won't consider being that guy, Mr. Takamachi?
How many times do you want me to say it? Yuri and I are just friends.
Right.
With all the questions you're asking, could it be... Are you interested in me, Nurse Kuwashima? Don't tell me you're jealous.
Huh?
If you asked, I'd be glad to go out with you.
You're a funny guy.
I'm not joking, though. I'm totally serious right now.
Since you're feeling good enough to joke around, I think I can leave you alone.
But I wasn't.
I'll see you later. Take care.
Wait, Nurse Kuwashima!
Who is that?
Was that the first time you met Nurse Kuwashima?
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, huh?
I know, right? She's super gorgeous, plus she's so funny, cheerful, and kind. I can't believe I scored her as my nurse. Being stuck in hospital isn't great, but there's my silver lining. Also, that nurse uniform. I know she's just doing her job, but that mature woman vibe is so attractive.
So that's what you like.
Most men's fantasies have nurse uniforms in there somewhere, after all.
Is that so?
Oh, I don't mean that in a creepy way. I mean, most of those fantasies definitely aren't innocent. But I promise I'm not defiling Nurse Kuwashima in my mind. It's simply respect and admiration for a working professional.
Since you went above and beyond my question, doesn't that mean you're just looking at her in a creepy way, as you said?
Wait, no!
Pervert.
You're mean.
You're dirty.
Yuri? Are you actually angry?
I'm not.
Really?
I'm just looking down on you.
And then, after giving me a long glare, she walked out of the room. I wonder why she got so mad. On the day of my discharge...
Are you sure you didn't forget anything?
Are you my mom?
I would remember giving birth to a child like you.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking. And... what are you looking around for?
Where's that nurse I met last time?
Nurse? Oh, you mean Nurse Kuwashima?
Yep.
I don't know. She's probably busy working.
It's fine then. Let's hurry up and go.
And so, my field trip to the hospital came to an end. Right after we got back to my apartment.
For now, help me take out all your clothes. I'll put them in the washing machine.
I can do it myself later.
Just do what I say.
Yes, ma'am. You really like taking care of people, huh? Man, I'm hungry. But there's nothing in the fridge. What should I do?
You're right. I'll have to do the groceries later.
You mean you're going to help me with that, too?
What? You don't want me to?
Yeah, I don't.
Why not?
Because the more you do for me, the more I'm going to owe you.
At least you have some self-awareness.
It's called basic common sense.
So, are you planning to pay me back?
Of course. As long as it's something I can do.
You said it yourself.
Huh?
So I can ask you for whatever I want?
No, I didn't say that.
Whatever I want, as long as it's within your capabilities?
Well, yes, I guess.
Great. It's a promise. You have to keep your word.
Sure.
Just remember, you said it yourself.
I got it already. And it's pretty scary if you put it like that, you know? Did I agree too easily? I could finish the experiment for her within a week, so that's no problem. She wouldn't ask me to write 10 seminar reports for her or something, would she? But it's true she saved me a lot of trouble with her help so far. I want to do what I can for her, too.
In that case, shall I let you know what I want right away?
Right away? You mean now?
What? Objections?
That's... not really. So it's probably not about the experiments or seminar reports. Maybe she wants some expensive beef? She's always loved meat after all. Or actually, she mentioned a restaurant she wanted to check out not too long ago. I looked it up, and it's a pretty high-class place. I wouldn't mind treating her to a meal there, but definitely not today. I mean, I have no spare cash left after my unexpected stay in the hospital. So the only way out now is... Oh, that reminds me. What's in that bag you brought? Distraction! Distract her with all I have!
This one?
Yeah, you rarely carry bags this big with you.
True.
But this turned out to be the killing blow.
There's actually something in there I want you to see. Then I'll go get ready now. Give me 10 minutes.
Get ready? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And then, I was kicked out of my own room for 10 minutes.
You can come in now.
This is still my room, you know.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am. So, what exactly were you getting ready for? The words died away on my lips.
How do I look?
Uh,
Say something.
what's going on?
Huh?
My classmate was standing there in a nurse uniform. What are you doing?
It doesn't look good on me?
It looks super good. That's so not the issue right now.
Then what is?
I'm just confused.
Oh.
Wait, I don't understand. What is this?
You were the one who said I could ask for whatever I want.
I did. I said that. But we're supposed to be rewarding you, not me.
Oh, I see. So this kind of thing is a reward to you?
I mean, obviously.
I guess you must really like nurse uniforms, huh?
That's...
In a completely non-dirty way, of course, as you said. Well, I knew it from the beginning, though.
hold on a moment.
What is it?
Please, explain.
About?
How is this me thanking you? Give me a good and proper reason why my university classmate is currently standing in my room wearing a nurse uniform. I raised my voice. I shouted at her to disguise the various emotions swirling inside me. Keep it down! My neighbor yelled out from the apartment beside mine. Sorry. In short, the guy you have a crush on seems to like this kind of dress up too. And you want my opinion on it as a fellow male?
Well, yes, something like that.
Right, I see. Here's the thing, Yuri.
Yeah?
That guy's a red flag for sure.
Huh?
I mean, if he likes stuff like nurse uniforms, he's definitely into some other weird fetishes as well.
You think so?
I know so.
For example?
Huh? For example?
What other kinds of fetishes do you think he has?
Let's see. If he likes nurse uniforms, he probably likes maids too.
Go on.
And he might want you to dress up as a flight stewardess too.
Okay, but why?
Because he wants to be serviced. He might also like the standard office lady material.
Office lady material?
No, forget that. Forget I said that. I was talking about suits. Just suits.
I see.
The school uniforms and swimsuits are probably the least safe for work.
Right.
There's bunny cosplays too.
There's more to this than I thought.
You're really invested in this.
Of course I am. This is my chance.
You like this guy that much?
Yes.
Okay then. Good luck.
I just had an idea.
What?
Go shopping with me. I wouldn't know what to get if I went myself.
Don't tell me you actually want to buy costumes so you can dress up for him.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that kind of thing.
You don't have to put it like that. You said you would do whatever I want.
Within my capabilities, remember?
Liar.
Yuri glared at me. She glared at me long and hard. I gave in. Fine, I'll help you. Just stop looking at me like that.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. That's how I ended up tagging along with my university classmate on her strange cosplay shopping trip. On the day of our outing.
How's this one?
Nice. It looks good on you.
Really?
Yeah, you look great.
Right. This one's going in the yes pile. Next. How about this?
It's wonderful.
Oh, you think?
I wish I had a bigger vocabulary right now. I would give you 1,000 praises if I could.
Okay. Maybe I'll get this too.
Beautiful.
Whoa, you scared me.
As I thought, long skirts are the way to go for a maid uniform.
You wouldn't prefer a miniskirt? Isn't that more common for maids in Japan?
You don't get it. Long skirts are classy. It would go perfectly with a pair of glasses.
Can you help me get a pair from that display over there?
Will this do?
Yep.
Here. Perfection!
You're getting really excited.
This combo is on the same level as a national treasure!
Why are you crying?
I'm so glad I was born into this world.
Do you have to go that far?
After that, she continued trying on many other costumes. She even put on a zombie costume. Not what I normally go for. A magical girl? Feels kind of wrong. A leotard? Yes! A bunny costume? Yes! So much yes! After observing my reactions to all of them, she managed to narrow her selection down, but she still ended up buying more than a few. Yuri was in a good mood on our way home. Good haul today, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? And I found out that you're actually a closet pervert.
I think I reacted just like any normal man would.
Well, I guess you want to think of it that way.
The important thing is that your crush likes what you bought. In that moment, even though I said those words myself, I felt my heart clench in pain. Arrhythmia?
It should be fine. You really liked them after all. Thanks for keeping me company the whole day.
Oh, no problem.
You kept on praising me and saying I was cute. I was really happy.
Even though I was the one who said it?
Of course. I invited you, didn't I?
After that, we had dinner before splitting up and going home. Yuri stayed upbeat the entire way. Something's not right. I swear I wasn't lying when I said I barely catch colds. But I got a fever right after I was discharged from the hospital. My limbs were heavy, my throat hurt, and I kept alternating between feeling too hot and too cold. It was the worst.
Hold it! Don't even think about trying to get up.
Yuri.
Why aren't you asleep?
When she found out I requested leave from our seminar group, Yuri came over to my house on the day itself. She's really such a reliable friend.
Do you feel like rice? Or should I cook some congee? Or would something like jelly be better?
Congee sounds good.
Got it.
And so, I got to eat Yuri's homemade congee. After eating, I spent the rest of the day lying in bed. Yuri?
What's wrong? Are you getting worse?
It's not bad.
What is it then?
Are you sure you should be here?
The school and my part-time job know where I am, so it's all good. And people tend to get anxious when they have fevers, right? Having someone here with you should be reassuring, if nothing else.
You're not wrong.
It's okay to rely on others occasionally.
I'm always relying on you, though.
Oh? You're right. Looks like you can't do anything without me, huh?
But you shouldn't say that either.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's a guy you like, isn't there?
There is.
You're cute, you have a good personality, and you're good at taking care of people.
If you tell him, it'll go well for sure. I wish, but he doesn't seem to think of me as potential girlfriend material.
Is that why you're trying out the cosplay thing?
You hit the nail on the head.
You looked good in everything you tried on.
Thanks.
I'm telling you, he'll accept your confession. And when he does, we won't be able to hang out like this anymore. Can I be honest? If you don't like what I say, just think of me as delirious from the fever.
Go ahead.
The thing is, I just realized that I really hate the thought of you becoming someone else's girlfriend.
Is that so? So what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I have no clue what I should do. Maybe the fever's messing up my brain. I wish someone would just tell me what to do. See? I can feel my temperature shooting up as I speak. I feel my consciousness slowly leaving me.
Let me tell you what to do then.
I'm listening.
If you don't want me to become someone else's, all you have to do is claim me first. Easy, right?
At that moment, I lost my fight to stay awake. The next morning, when I opened my eyes, the fever was completely gone, along with my sore throat and headache. I'd never felt better. Apparently, it's human nature to only realize the importance of something if we lose it once. Things like good health and treasured people in our lives. Yuri! Time to get up.
Already?
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Did you take care of me all night?
I did. You should be thankful.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you feeling?
Much better.
Good. But don't push yourself too hard. You should take today off too and rest.
What are you gonna do?
I need to go home for a while after making you breakfast. I'll show my face at seminar and come over again in the evening.
Listen, Yuri.
What is it?
I like you.
Huh?
Somehow, I've fallen for you. And in my dream yesterday, God told me something. He said that if I don't want to hand you over to someone else, I've gotta claim you first, so please, be mine.
God told you?
Yeah,
In your dream?
yeah.
I see. You really were delirious from the fever.
What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. I'll be in your care from now on.
Are you sure?
Why are you so surprised?
Because you said there's someone you like.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was talking about you.
Me? Wait, I'm not especially into nurse uniforms and stuff like that, you know?
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
So, should I just throw away all the costumes I bought?
No, wait!
Objections?
It's just a huge waste.
But if my boyfriend doesn't like it, it's not like I'll have a chance to wear them anyway.
Say, my dear Miss Yuri,
Something to say, Mr. Hideki?
you're going home for a while today, right?
That's right.
Can you please wear it for me?
You have to be as clear as possible if you want me to understand. Please take care of me in that nurse uniform. I love it. And it's not a lie this time.
As I lowered my head to her,
I guess I have no choice since you're asking so nicely. It's a request from my one and only boyfriend, after all.
saying that, my girlfriend gave me a mischievous grin. Hey, we're the only ones here again?
Yeah, well, that's what happens when a club is made up of mostly phantom members.
And you're not even really interested in what we do here, right, Mizuki? In the first place, why did you choose to join the literature club?
Obviously, because it's compulsory in our school for every student to join a club activity. I'm pretty sure that was why our phantom members joined as well.
I, Haruto Otsu, am the president of the literature club. Unfortunately, this club is comprised mostly of phantom members that never show up. The only one who attends our meetings aside from me is the girl sitting beside me now, my childhood friend, Mizuki Sena. At this point, I'm just grateful that there's a room in school where I can read my books in peace. But still, I can't bring myself to give up on the club completely. I guess we would be the last place to get new club members out of season.
Does it matter? Even if we don't get any new members, we have enough of them on paper. It's not like the school would shut us down.
You're not wrong. But it's always just the two of us alone here.
So what? You're not happy spending time with me?
I didn't say that.
You should focus a little more on what you have instead of what you don't.
What are you talking about?
Ugh, you're such a blockhead.
With a disgruntled pout on her face, Mizuki turned away from me. Right at that moment,
Haruto, go out with me!
what's going on?
You're the only person I can depend on now. Please, please, please be my boyfriend.
Please, calm down, Saihara! For some reason, while I was hoping to get some new club members, the universe decided to give me a girlfriend instead. I'm sure you have no idea what she's talking about. Trust me, I don't have the slightest clue either. The one who suddenly barged into our room is Karen Saihara, also known as the most beautiful girl in our school. She's the president of the tennis club and my senior in the library committee. If you're trying to confess, I recommend you find a more romantic setting to do it in. Well, my limited experience in this field is kind of telling me that this isn't really a confession, though.
Huh? Did it seem like I was confessing to you? Sorry about that. I was panicking a bit too much.
Hold on just a minute. What did she mean by be my boyfriend? Isn't she a senior?
An angry Mizuki suddenly cut into our conversation. You can cool it too. This probably isn't a real confession, right?
You're right.
You admitting it just like that kind of pisses me off. Not that I care, though.
Sorry, you two. I must have given you quite a shock.
Nice to meet you. I'm Haruto's childhood friend and a member of the literature club. Sena.
My pleasure, Sena. I'm your senior at school, and I also work with Haruto in the library committee.
No matter how I look at it, I don't think you're here for committee matters.
Yeah, I actually have a favor to ask of you, Haruto. It's a long story, but will you hear me out?
When we nodded, Saihara started explaining the situation.
The thing is, the Saihara headquarters in the countryside,
by which I mean my grandparents' house, is actually one of the most influential families in the area. Influential? Yes, even though it's in the country, the house is bigger than you'd see in any city. We own lots of paddy fields and land in general. My grandfather's even the campaign chairman for a distinguished member of parliament.
You're making me jealous. If she doesn't want to work in the future, it sounds like she can live comfortably just off her family's fortune alone.
It's not as good as it sounds, especially for traditional countryside families. There's lots of troublesome things that can come along with it. My grandparents keep telling me about offers they received asking for my hand in marriage, and I'm finding it harder and harder to refuse.
Whoa, marriage offers, huh? A marriage offer is probably one level above dating with the intention of marriage, right? As someone who's never had a girlfriend before, I can't even imagine what that's like.
Yeah, they've become more persistent lately, and I only managed to get out of it by telling them I had a boyfriend. And then they decided to come and visit next week. Of course, what they really want is to see my boyfriend.
I see. So that's why you ended up asking me out?
Exactly. Please help me. 1 week. You just need to pretend to be my boyfriend for 1 week.
Can't you ask one of your classmates or a guy from the tennis club?
But if I find someone I'm always around, there's a high chance they might fall in love with me for real, you know? If that happened, I'd be in even more of a pickle.
Extremely confident, as expected of the top beauty in the school. Though, I guess it's even more amazing that I wouldn't be surprised at all if things turned out exactly as she said.
That's where you come in. You barely reacted when we were put on the library committee together. You don't seem to have much interest in girls, which is reassuring. You prefer virtual girls, don't you?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but don't spill my secrets like that. It's rude.
I don't see the problem. I'm praising you after all, not making fun of you.
Saihara, I never thought you were the type of person to get out of a problem by acting cute. Anyway, I understand the situation. I have no objection to pretending to be your boyfriend for a while. I owe you a lot from our time in the committee, after all.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Haruto.
So what exactly do you want me to do?
For 1 week, starting from the coming Monday, I want you to act exactly like any boyfriend would.
All week? Not just the day we're meeting your grandparents?
Yes, we'll be meeting them on Saturday morning. Until then, I want us to have some real couple experience to pull from when spinning our cover story. If we're too careless about it, they'll see right through us.
I see. Roger that. So that's what's happening, Mizuki. I'll be pretending to be her boyfriend all of next week. So the literature club will be taking a short break.
I feel for Saihara too. I guess there's no helping it.
Thanks for understanding.
I'm sorry, Senna. I'm only borrowing Haruto for 1 week, okay? It's not like you need my permission or anything. I have no intention of taking Haruto away from you. I'll make sure to return him in one piece, so don't worry. Who said I was worried? But, Saihara, why are you calling Haruto by his first name? Oh, do you want me to call you by your first name, too? That's not what I mean. Whatever.
That was how I decided to take on the temporary role of Saihara's pretend boyfriend.
Yoo-hoo, Haruto!
Saihara? Why are you here? And on our first day as a fake couple, just when I let my guard down thinking she'd probably ask me out after school, she suddenly showed up at my classroom during lunch break.
Were you surprised?
Me and the whole class.
By the way, did you bring a lunchbox today?
No, I was just going to get something at the cafeteria.
Great, then follow me.
Huh? Saihara took me to an empty classroom.
I thought I would make a lunchbox for you today, just like a real girlfriend would.
Do you really need to go this far?
We have to start by acting the part, right? Plus, if we take a picture of us eating lunch together, we can tell my grandparents all about how lovey-dovey we are at school, too.
Makes sense. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Ta-da!
Whoa! This looks super good!
It does, right? Well, the fried chicken was heated up in the microwave, and the potato salad was left over from last night.
Still more than good enough. Arranged prettily in the lunchbox that Saihara was holding out to me, there were mini sausages, a rolled omelet, fried chicken, cherry tomatoes, and the potato salad.
Come on, have some.
I'm sorry, but what are you doing?
Huh? You can't tell? Maybe if I say it like this. Here, say ah.
Do we really have to be this kind of sappy couple?
It's more believable this way.
Can we not? It's way too embarrassing.
You're refusing to take the food your girlfriend's feeding you? Are we past our honeymoon stage already?
Hold on there. We're just a fake couple, aren't we? And this is only the first day.
Well, that was a joke, but it's still a shock to be rejected.
Fine. I just need to eat it, right? Lunging forward, I ate the sausage she was holding out to me. It's delicious!
Wow, you really ate it.
Wasn't that what you wanted?
I feel kind of happy, even though we're just pretending.
Really? Well, if it makes her happy, I guess it was worth getting over my embarrassment. After that, I thoroughly enjoyed eating the rest of the lunchbox that Saihara made me. Like a real couple, we met up at the school gate after classes ended and went out on a date. Saihara, did you wait long?
No, I just got here.
That's good.
What should we do now?
For now, we can just go to places where lots of other couples like to go.
The problem is, what are those places?
I don't really know either. I haven't done this before.
Right, I thought so.
Now you're just looking down on me.
Of course not. I was just thinking what an adorable junior you are.
If that isn't looking down on me, what is?
Well, anyway, let's walk to the station for now. And why don't we stop by the donut shop on the way? They just came up with a new flavor, too.
Sounds good. We talked endlessly as we were walking.
And then my grandfather started reminiscing about the time he was still dating my grandmother.
I never know whether I really want to hear it when my family tells me those kinds of stories.
Right? I never know how to react.
There was nothing out of the ordinary in that moment. But standing beside Saihara, I felt like the world was a little more colorful than usual. As Saihara and I were getting used to spending our time together as a couple, one day...
Say, Haruto.
What's up, Mizuki? Sorry, but there's no club meeting today, too.
Is that so? Are you having that much fun pretending to be Saihara's boyfriend?
I mean, I'm only doing this because she asked.
Don't underestimate your childhood friend. From what I know of you, you probably had some kind of thought about how just standing beside her made your world more colorful than usual.
Hey, don't read my mind! It's embarrassing! Does being my childhood friend give her the ability to look into my head? She's scary!
Haruto,
What?
you won't quit the literature club, right?
Huh? Why do you think I would do something like that?
It's just that you look like you're really enjoying yourself with Saihara. If you like spending time with her more than the literature club, then what's going to happen to the club?
The literature club is really important to me as well, you know? I'll be back before you know it, so don't worry too much.
Really?
Of course. You just have to wait a little.
Okay, it's a promise. I'll be waiting.
After saying that, Mizuki returned to her seat happily. But still, I never realized that Mizuki took the literature club so seriously. As the club president, I'm glad to see her dedication. In the days after that, Saihara and I continued going out on dates after school and visited lots of different places. So this is what people call dating. We went to a cafe and ordered a parfait so big, you'd be embarrassed to order it if you were alone.
Wow, it's huge! Wait, pictures first.
Better hurry up. It's gonna melt.
Melted parfait is delicious in its own way.
We went singing at the karaoke.
They made a vow their mother will be found. Sonic at the ground!
Wow, I never knew you were the kind of guy to sing songs you don't really know.
Huh? Don't you?
I find it a little embarrassing.
You're missing out on 50% of life.
Just because I don't sing songs I'm not familiar with?
We tried visiting an arcade because Saihara had never been to one before.
See, Haruto, I can't get the doll no matter what I do.
How about I try?
Are you good at this?
Well, as good as anyone, I guess. It's all a matter of probabilities. So, if I do this... Oh, I got it!
Amazing, Haruto, you're a genius!
Here, for you. I gave the stuffed doll I got from the claw machine to Saihara.
Huh? Are you sure? You won it fair and square.
I only went for this one because you looked like you wanted it. And there's nothing strange about a boyfriend giving a present to a girlfriend.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
In the blink of an eye, Saturday morning arrived. It was finally time for the meeting with Saihara's grandparents. The atmosphere in the living room felt like I was attending a job interview. My entire body was flushed with sweat.
Grandpa, Grandma, this is my boyfriend.
Hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Saihara's boyfriend, Haruto Otsu. Just when I was trying to decipher the meaning of her grandfather's low growl, he suddenly got up and leaned over.
So, Otsu, how far have you gotten with my granddaughter?
Huh? How far? I had no idea what he was asking and could only stupidly repeat his question.
Wait a minute, Grandpa. Why are you asking about that kind of thing?
I mean, this is an important thing to discuss.
Still, just asking how far we've gotten is a little... listen, Haruto, you don't have to answer that.
Oh, well, if that's what you want, I won't answer it.
Honey, a little too much for the first meeting, don't you think? But I like his reaction. Such an innocent boy.
Yes, just like me when I was young. You were my first, after all.
Now, not in front of the children, darling. Not now, you two. Can you not slip into memory lane while Haruto is here? My, our apologies. So, young man, do you like our Karen?
Yes, I like Saihara. I mean, Karen. To be honest, it's a pretty embarrassing thing to say, but as her fake boyfriend, this is probably the best way to answer. To be honest, I've always liked Saihara the most among all my committee seniors, so there's some truth in what I'm saying.
Oh, what a bold young man. I approve.
Indeed, he's a man worthy of our granddaughter. Karen, you found a good one.
Thank you. Karen? When I turned to her, she was flushed bright red and staring at the floor. Is she feeling sick or something?
Otsu, we'll leave Karen to you.
Yes, I understand. It looks like I've somehow managed to get her grandparents' approval. After that, the conversation progressed without incident. Since you have someone you like, there'll be no more talk of blind dates or marriage offers, was what they told her. That should be one worry off of Saihara's mind. At the end of the meeting, she offered to walk me to the station. Good for you. I guess this is a success for Mission Fake Couple.
Yeah, I guess it is, but... Say, Haruto, are you free tomorrow?
Well, I don't have any plans.
We agreed in the beginning to do this for 1 week, so that means we're technically still a couple tomorrow, right?
Oh, you're right. Since we started on Monday, it's only right to end on Sunday.
The thing is, I also want to thank you for helping me. So, why don't you come out on one last date with me?
Huh? The next day, we decided to spend our last day as pretend boyfriend and girlfriend out on a date.
Haruto, did you wait long?
No, I just got here.
This is the opposite of how it is when we met after school, huh?
Now that you mention it, behind my casual reply, I was captivated by my first sight of Saihara out of uniform. As expected of the most beautiful girl in our school, she looks just as good in her own clothes as she does in her school uniform. If I'm being honest, she's just too pretty for this world.
Do you like how I look in these clothes?
No. You look the same.
What a pity. I spent so long choosing the cutest outfit just for you, Haruto.
Thank you?
Wrong answer.
Huh? There's a right answer?
When a girl puts her all into picking out nice clothes for a date, I think there's one thing you definitely have to tell her. Am I right?
At this point, Even someone as dense as me can guess what she's waiting for. I'm kind of shy to say it, but we're a couple. Even if it's only pretend. You look beautiful.
Hearing it said out loud like that makes me blush.
Oh no. We're supposed to be a fake couple. So why do I feel real breathlessness when I see her reaction? The place we decided on for the date was a zoo in the city. Both of us had been here before when we were little, but it's our first time here as high school students. Oh, there's the lion.
Wow, it's so impressive when you see it up close. Look, it's the kangaroos.
They're pretty funny when they're not jumping and just lazing around like that.
That one looks like my dad.
It might sound like we're bashing those poor kangaroos a bit too much, but I thought I resembled them too. We enjoyed our time in the zoo to the fullest. On the way back, we dropped by a park that Saihara said she liked.
Today was fun, right?
Yeah, I had fun too. It's been such a long time since I last went to the zoo.
Yes, me too. But I think I only enjoyed myself so much because I was with you, Haruto.
Saying that, she turned her beautiful smile on me. Come on, this isn't playing fair.
How do you feel about our date?
I really enjoyed myself too.
I'm glad. Say, Haruto,
What is it? When she answered, the smile on her face was like a flower blooming in the sun.
go out with me? I'm asking you out, not as a fake boyfriend this time, but as a real one.
At the literature club meeting the next day, I told Mizuki about everything. And that's what happened.
What?
Anyway, I haven't given her an answer yet. Though, I think I don't mind the thought of going out with her. And maybe even getting married to her down the road.
Huh?
Hey, why are you suddenly shouting?
How do you expect me not to shout? No way, I object. Over my dead body. I'm your childhood friend, the only real member of your club.
All things I know?
Saihara is just a woman that only recently popped out of nowhere.
I mean, I already knew her from the library committee.
But I liked you first.
Huh?
Oh, I said it.
Mizuki, you...
You heard right. I like you, Haruto. I've liked you for a long time.
But you never said anything!
I was too shy, and I was scared of things between us changing. But I joined this club because I wanted to be with you.
Seriously? Even if she never directly told me how she felt, how dumb is she for not telling me? I'm not a mind reader for crying out loud!
I did all that for you, but that thief, she confessed to you after just 1 week? I won't forgive you.
Saying that, Mizuki pointed threateningly at Saihara, who was standing awkwardly beside me.
I guess I saw this coming. But there was no way around it. Haruto said he wanted to let you know in person. It is too early to start gloating. But I couldn't help falling for him, and I confessed first. The early bird gets the worm. Exactly, I liked him first. I mean, even though you liked him first... Don't say it like that, you make it sound like I've already lost. In the first place, weren't you the one sneaking around by confessing to him after pulling that pretending dating crap? I don't know what you're talking about. Haruto, you should go out with me for 1 week too. It's too unfair otherwise.
Seriously?
How is it unfair when you had so many chances over the years to confess and still didn't do it? I mustered up all my courage for this confession, you know. I would have confessed by now too if I used some sort of underhanded trick like pretend to be my boyfriend for 1 week. Haruto! Haruto, which one of us do you want to date? Which one of us do you want to date?
Huh? I mean, you're both important to me.
That doesn't help. Do you have to be so indecisive, Haruto? Now that it's come to this, looks like we have no choice. How about we each try our best to appeal to Haruto so that he can make up his mind on which of us is the most suitable girlfriend for him? Challenge accepted. I definitely won't lose to someone who suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Not to burst your bubble, but that line is exactly what losers in shows normally say. Maybe you should change it.
You be quiet, Haruto.
Yikes! And that was what kicked off a fierce and intense battle between the two of them. During lunch break the next day, it was decided that the three of us would meet up in an empty classroom to eat together.
Haruto, here, open up. Haruto, over here, say ah.
Give me a break, you two. I'm begging you, just let me eat in peace.
That won't do, Haruto. We're in the middle of our match right now. Exactly. This is a fight that I have to win at all costs.
You sound like you're representing Japan at an international competition.
Of course, just how much do you think I like you? I refuse to lose either. There's only yourself to blame for making me so crazy about you, Haruto. What? Haruto, what exactly did you do?
I simply fulfilled my duty as a fake boyfriend.
He even said he liked me. What the heck? You're just crafty. For your information, I've already introduced Haruto to my family as my boyfriend. As a potential girlfriend, I'm one step ahead of you. I bet you don't even know his parents as well as I do. I've stayed over at his house before, too. But that was when you were little, right? Though it still makes me jealous. That's my advantage as his childhood friend.
Please stop fighting over me.
It's all your fault. You were the one who was seduced by Saihara. Everything would settle down if you would choose me, you know. No, pick me. On the contrary, you should date me.
Looks like I gotta deal with these noisy days for a while yet.